Hello, Duelists. Welcome back to the King's Court. Or if this is your first time here, welcome to the King's Court. Previously I competed at our local's most recent weekly Yu-Gi-Oh TCG tournament, and I did pretty well actually. Here's the thing though. Unfortunately, now I don't know if it's like because this is first off the first official one of my locals using the new ban list or lack of one, if you want to say, because a lot of people are still pretty mad about the most recent ban list. But hey, it is what it is. At least that's how I see it. So at least I don't got to deal with a Rizar anymore. I'm pretty happy about that. I played, and unfortunately though, there weren't as many people. Not shoot, that's an understatement. There was really not as many people as usual. Usually we get 16 16, 18 people. We usually have 4 or 5 rounds. Usually 4 rounds because sometimes a lot of people usually up dropping if they've lost twice or something, that sort of thing. So we only got to play 3 rounds this time, and I managed to get top 4, and I'm okay with that this week only because I played a bit. You see, here's the thing. Every format, yeah, when a new ban list is put into effect, I like to, I guess you could say, use the basic build for the decks I like to play. Obviously, I played heroes. Obviously, that's our thing we do here. But I was actually really tempted. First off, also, I just remembered Happy Spooky Season. Anybody out there who loves Halloween as much as I do, probably excited. I was really tempted to play my Medolce deck just because, Halloween treats. So I don't have ghost tricks, but I know a guy at my locals who does have ghost tricks. So I was thinking, hey, maybe we could record a game or something. But he wasn't there, so it was a really small turnout. So I basically used the basic build for heroes, and what I mean by that, I used the standard 3 Stratos. I went back to trying out 2 Stratos. I mean, Shadow Mist, stuff like that. Double increase. It's usually more the norm these days. And I even went back to playing 3 Mass Change. Mainly because I wanted to. Oh, also, I went to. You see, at a local level, these are probably the best hand traps to use. Shoot, even a lot of decks these days. Like, obviously it's the Ash Blossom. I use only Ash and Imperm in the main deck this time because, like I said, the format's still very new, so it's still solidifying. What's the top decks and all that, and what's even people are going to be playing right now. Like, if you've seen, apparently, man, I was not expecting this. Of all things, uh, apparently, malicious and Destiny Hero Dangerous are the new hot cards for tier limits that they're using apparently lately. So hey, go figure, right? So I wanted to basically wait and see what the format's going to turn into. So that's why I said I use the basic build for heroes, and it did pretty well actually. The only thing though I am going to change up is the ratios. I'm going to go back because thanks to the new way the way the deck plays, and thanks to Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, you can easily search out your Shadow Mist. So I'm probably gonna go back to one of those. Although having 2 is really nice, but I hate drawing into it. You know what I mean? That's just, if I've already made the second copy. I mean, because the way I see, if I use Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, special summon that one, and I get the mass change. But if I already done that, I hate drawing into it. If I've already done that, or if I already have mass change in my hand and I dump it thanks to Vion or Ferris, and I get a free search. So I don't know. That's just me though. So I might change that up, and a few other things I'm gonna probably change up too. So that's the beginning part of it. This is going to be the next installment of the Locals Report. So if you want, before we get to all that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow our social media, And also in the comments, let me know what do you have planned for Spooky Month? You got any Yu-Gi-Oh themed, or heck, shoot, why not Pokemon or Digimon themed spooky things you're gonna do? There's something I'm gonna mention at the end of this video, so if you're gonna click through it, you may not want to miss that. But I'm gonna mention some I'm gonna try out at my next locals to celebrate October. I just love Halloween. So, and you know what? Screw it. Why not? Let me know your most favorite, I guess you could say, horror, dark kind of monster in the entire game. If I had to pick one, I definitely would probably say the old school zombie monster Illblood. I don't know. It just looks so cool and it reminds me of Beetlejuice. Anyone see that movie? Love that movie. So now back to the main dish of this video. I played 3 rounds, like I said. I lost, not gonna lie, 2-0 to Salamangreat, and I won 2-0 against Dark World and Branded. So, really quickly, the Salamangreat games, there's not much to say, if I'm being honest with you. They won the die roll, they went first, set their stuff up. They had, and I drew nothing but combo pieces, so I couldn't even like ash them or anything like that. So, not only that, when I tried to go off on my turn, they had, dang my throat, sorry. It's like they had everything set. They had double imperm set, and they ashed me, so I couldn't do anything. So what can you do, right? Then game 2, I decided to go first. And, okay, I decided to go first, and I tried out something different this week. Okay, beforehand, if you've seen the other videos I've done on Heroes, I was side decking for the longest time. What's it called? Like a lot of people, I was side decking Book of Moon and Book of Eclipse. I decided to take those out this week, like I said, just to experiment a little bit, and I tried playing D-Barrier. Now, my theory was because D-Barrier, this way I could deal with like Pearly, stuff like that. Or if I'm playing against Unchained, call Xyz, and now they can't go into High King Caesar. And that's an important card for Unchained, so that was basically my thought process. But then I forgot, I wasn't really thinking, oh shoot, what if I play against a deck that does, also Branded? Let's be real, use this on Brand, because here's the thing, if I go first and I have this in my opening hand, I would just try to end on a field of plasma and stuff like that, and mass change. That way I can go into what's it called, Dark Law during my next standby phase and all that stuff, and that way I can just call D-Barrier while I have plasma on the field, call Fusion, and that was like my idea if I had to go against like what's called Branded, as well as if the new Jack Atlas Synchro deck is getting super popular these days. So I was thinking also if I play against that deck, because channel member C is building that deck. Yeah, I think he's actually done with it. I think he's just missing Calamities. I know he bought some already, so he's just waiting on them to come in the mail. And you know how ordering cards can be this. So he's waiting on that. So don't worry, we're gonna get recorded gameplay of that deck. And if you want to see a deck profile, like the video so I know there's interest. But basically, I was thinking if I play against that deck, I'll just call Synchro. There you go, because that deck that deck's extra deck is like all white, nothing but Synchro. So I was thinking call Synchro, and I'm good since Heroes is Fusion and Link Summon. That was my idea, but again, I played against 2 decks where it didn't even matter. Like I said, so against Salamangreat, it didn't even matter. I called Xyz. But let's be real, going turn like I stopped their big horsey, no big deal, which is sad because I like Salamangreat. I want to update my deck, but man, that Salamangreat Fire went super up. I'll probably see if I find anyone who's got it. But basically, so that's what happened there. I called it nothing, and I had no other cards to stop him. And when It was my turn. I tried to go. I tried to go off like I said, because I was going turn one. So I sat. So I said D barrier. I had Stratos out. It was fine. And then it wasn't until I guess either he's played against me before, so he wait until I tried to go increase in the Vion, and he Ash Blossomed me right there. Oh no, yeah, he did that. So I couldn't even get polymerization out thanks to Vion, so I couldn't fuse anything. And that was kind of it because I had no other plays to draft after that. Because I drew the D barrier, the Stratos, the Ferris, and like I forgot the last two cards. But basically, they couldn't help me or anything. So I think it was another Ferris actually. So I couldn't really do much. So hey, what can you do, right? So moral of the story is, I lost 2-0 because Ash is annoying to deal with. But hey, what can you expect? It's gonna happen. And I got double and burned. And he won the die roll the first game. So what can you do? It happens. Live and learn. So that was the first round. And the second one, I played against Dark World, and I haven't played against Dark World forever, like a very long time. Like the last time I played against it, shoot, I think I was in college still. It was crazy. So, and I remember Dark World back in the day was super popular. So really quickly, the guy did make a small mistake though. I didn't call it on him because we were in the middle of the game, and he was like, how can I put this? I've played against Dark World, and I haven't played against the modern build, but I had an idea what to expect because heroes have like a decent matchup. Because if they make us discard, okay, I'll just discard like Malicious, Shadow Mist, get Searches off, stuff like that. So I wanted to see what he was gonna do because I had a pretty good hand actually. So he tried to use trade in to and dump Grapha to get a search. That doesn't work actually. That's an old school ruling right there because trade in is a cost. It's not a discard effect, so it wouldn't work that way. Which was okay because basically I ended up on a field of where is it? Oh, there it is. I managed to bait all his stuff, and I managed to end on a field of DPE. Let's see, Plasma, and here's the kicker: I managed to get Neos Wingman to like 8,000. So I had a pretty, and I managed to use him to also blow up his stuff. And like I said, I baited a lot of his stuff, and I basically took care of it right there. It was pretty much done. And then turn game two, I went second. I went first, and I did the one thing Dark World players love. I went old school, and I went to try. I went not old school. I went to old reliable, and I ended on Dark Law Plasma. Crazy, right? So pretty much, I had it right there. It was pretty much it was his GG right there. The guy was cool though. After that, we started trading, and because he's like trying to build up like a new deck or something. I actually did have some cards he wanted off me, and I managed to get some stuff I've been looking for. I finally got Neos Kruger. I've been looking for that thing forever. I'm trying to rebuild my hero collection. My GX collection, basically. I used to have a huge GX collection. I had to sell it off because, life. But, hey, I'm getting there. So, that was game two. Game three, I played it against Branded. And I'm going to be honest, I knew exactly what to do. I played against Branded so many times, I know exactly what to do. Unfortunately, though, I didn't have the Ash to deal with his Branded Fusion. I love that meme. But, he ended on field of the two of their dragons, and, what was it called? He was playing a weird, I don't know if this is like a different build. You see tons of different builds that just have Branded Fusion in there. So he had Window in the field. So basically what I did, I went Stratos, and I mass changed it into Blast. Use Blast effect to cut Window's attack in half. And then I had Blast attack over Window, because, it has to be destroyed by battle, not card effects. And then after that, I went main phase 2 and I went off. It was pretty easy, actually. Once I got rid of it. So, He's a cool dude too. So it was a good game. I managed to end on a field with Plasma, Blast, and DPE. Let's see. Oh man, I can't. And here I was thinking Blast might not isn't the best card these days, but I'm like, nope, he proved me wrong. Sorry for doubting Blast. So this is a pretty sweet field. And then we went game two. I went first, and I managed to set up Plasma. And basically, I was terrified he was going to Nibiru me, so I just ended on Plasma and with what was it again? Mass Change Set. And I had Ash in hand, luckily, so that was good. He said the magic words everyone loves to hear. He says battle phase, and then end of battle phase, and then he basically evenly matched me. So I lost most of my stuff, but I kept Plasma. But I think he was hoping I was gonna like keep my backer or something, but Plasma was too much for him to deal with. So then game two, I managed to go in. I had Fusion Destiny. I managed to go into DPE, have Plasma, and my hand was just so good that I managed to also end on what's it called? Dread Decimator, and I just basically got game. I got them both to crazy attack, and I just got it right there. So that was like all three matches I had. Again, cool guy. So that was like I said, those are short locals this week. Hopefully next week there's more people. Like I think people are just out of town or something. I don't know. Stuff happens. Hopefully more people next time. So, like I said, I got best 2 out of 1. I went 2-1. So I basically got top 4 out of that one. But again, not a lot of people. So hopefully more next time. So, if you made it this far to the video, thank you so much. We really appreciate every view we get. I have an idea, something I want to try out. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I told channel member Michael, I was talking with him saying, I want to try like some challenge videos. Now I don't mean like cinnamon challenge or because now that it's been a year since we've started the channel, I'm trying to I guess you could almost say up our game, I guess you could say. One, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but the picture on this right here is a lot crisper because for the longest time I was using my phone. I was using my own personal phone to record the videos, but we managed to get a new device to actually record the videos, and it looks so much cleaner and crisper than my phone. So we'll be up. So not only do I want to try putting up some more different varieties of videos, within the stuff we already post, but I'm trying to make everything look cleaner and crisper. So what I mean by a challenge. Because it's Halloween month, let's be real, Halloween and Christmas are those kind of holidays where it lasts like a month, let's be real. So, I love Halloween, like I said. I'm a huge horror nerd. I love everything dark. I mean, come on. I mean, if you've seen my social media, shoot, I might as well do it now. If you've seen our social media, if you follow our social media, you've probably seen this, but I gotta shout this out really quick. Now, channel member C is helping us update our channel logo and our banner here on the channel. We're in discussions on trying to make some new designs. Like I said, because we want to up our game this year. For my birthday, because if you've watched our videos, my birthday was last month in September. That's where I opened the tin, and I opened crazy. I drew Garura, and Kashtira Fenrir. So I had a crazy tin. So yeah, he made me an amazing design new mat. That right here is the mat that I use for Yu-Gi-Oh, because it has the dividers and all that, the zones. This is the mat I'm going to be using primarily for Digimon and Pokemon, but I gotta show it here. This is just an absolutely amazing just amazing new mat he made me. Let's see if I can like zoom out a little bit. There it is. Oh man, look at that. Now, if you follow our content for all three of these games, he put my favorite monster of each game we play. You got the boy Neos, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster of all time. Period. And it's got Giratina right there, my favorite Pokemon. And I play the Lost Box deck, if anyone watching also plays Pokemon. And it's got my favorite Digimon, my boy Black War Greymon. So, I just wanted to shout that out really quick. Sorry. I don't even know where I was going with this. I just really wanted to shout this out because it's just amazing. It's just one of those friend things that just really makes just really makes me happy. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to get that out of the way because the challenge thing I want to try... Oh, yeah. Updating our stuff this year. I want to try doing a challenge video. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. And by challenge video, I'm thinking, like, I got to compete at our locals and try to do a specific thing. Now, originally what I wanted to do for October, I wanted to make an actual competitive, playable Evil Hero deck. Unfortunately, I got distracted, so I couldn't actually get the cards for it. I'm looking for them still. I'm working on it still. I have like a build I've been using on Yu-Gi-Oh! Nexus, but I don't have them IRL, so I can't do that. So I'm going to try something else. At my next locals, and I'm going to go old school, kind of old school, and I'm going to bust out an old favorite. I'm going to go and I got to try to summon the boy, Evil Hero Malicious Bane. Oh man, I love this. If anyone's been watching the channel for a while, I used to always play Malicious Bane in every build for heroes. There's still videos on the channel of me main decking this thing, so I'm definitely going to try that. And thanks to that guy who was playing Dark World, who wanted to trade after the game was over, he managed to hook me up, and I managed to finally get a super rare Dark Calling. Finally. I've been trying to get that forever. So, at our next locals and our next recorded gameplay for that I'm going to upload here on the channel, I'll be using Malicious Bane. So get ready for that. And I got some other ideas for some other ones. Like I was telling channel member Michael, let's see. Leave any ideas you got in the comments too. Like something I want to try it. Because again, like the crazier I think the funner it must be. A couple of other ideas I was thinking. Because we're going to be getting the Yubel cards, I think it was announced next year, I want to try a build for heroes. Either probably Neos heroes, where I try to use Neos Kluger and Yubel. That's something I'm considering trying out. So if you want to see that, like I said, like the video so I know there's interest. And that's like the most of the bit. Oh, and there's the other one I want to try out. This is more like one of the dumber ones, and it's not technically heroes, but it's like within it's a theme still. I gotta try and win, like burn someone to death in a game using Winkaribo and Winkaribo level 10. I got level 10 somewhere. It's in my bulk. Not my bulk. It's in my other binder. I gotta grab it. So, if that's something you want to see, like the video so I know there's interest. And give me any other kind of like challenge ideas you want to see on the channel. So, that's it for this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. In all honesty, just have a great week. Take care. And enjoy the spooky month. We'll see you next time. Bye.